Well, hello, good people. Hello, and welcome once again to Can You Handle the Truth? I'm your host and creator, Jocelyn M. McGuire. I specialize in breakthrough counseling, women's ministry, mental health, trauma in adults as well as in children. I do hold a bachelor's degree in psychology. I am a certified circle keeper as well as a licensed evangelist. Listen, my goal and my passion is to see individuals overcome their issues with the truth. Now, let's get to it. Are you ready? Let's get to Can You Handle the Truth? Once again, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you all had the opportunity to come in. I greatly do appreciate it. I greatly do appreciate it. And I know that I'm having some type of audio issues and I haven't been able to resolve it because you need to be on the live in order to resolve it. Okay, so maybe one day I get on here and I'll just try to resolve it myself. Listen, like and share, like and share. And remember, go over there to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Jocelyn N. McGuire. Press that notification bell, baby. That way you'll never miss another episode of Can You Handle the Truth? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you guys had the opportunity to come on in here. And like I said, like and share. That don't cost you nothing. It's just a press of the button. That's it. It don't cost. Listen, it's not gonna even take much energy. Just tap the key, tap it. Give me some love. Show me just a little love. Let's tap it. You won't break a nail and you won't bust a sweat. Okay? Just show your girl some love. Listen, 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 listen. Our topic for tonight. Oh my goodness. Mm, mm, mm. Our top, you see it at the bottom of the screen scrolling? Yeah. In the hands of a puppet master. Cut the strings. And I brought my scissors to cut the strings, okay, of these puppet masters. Um, I know you all heard of the puppet masters. They used to really be popular back at one stage of time. Um, Puppet masters were very popular. And what it meant was they were um, musketeers that could manipulate, move a puppet with the strings attached. Mhm. With the strings attached. And this was a way of expressing how they wanted the puppet figure to act. Okay. Now. You all remember the one show called The Muppets, and they were operated by puppeteers, and they seemed to really be on their own by themselves. Oh yeah. Hey, good evening, Cynthia. Oh, they got Girl, they got a new thing on here now where it just popped up right there. It just popped up. Uh-huh. Yes, it just popped up. And but I'm still gonna do it just like the way I usually do it. Just pop you on up there. Ah, yes, good evening to you as well. I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you coming. Now, remember the show the Muppets and how they would move around, and it looked like it didn't have anyone operating it because you couldn't see the strings and all this, that, and the other. But however, they manipulated these puppets to act accordingly. Mhm. Now today I'm talking about being in the hands of a puppet master, and we're going to try to cut these strings now because we have people that are actually being used as puppets. Now, let me give you the full definition of puppet master. A puppet master. And I know if I turn my head a certain way that I'll lose my sound. I think that's how it was working. Now, according to Slang Dictionary, okay, a puppet master is a person or group that secretly controls other people or things as if they were puppets. Okay, keywords, people. Secretly control. So if it's saying secretly control other people, then that means that the individuals do that know they are under control. Hmm. Let me say that again. So this actually means that the individuals do not know they are under control. Wow. They don't know they're under control. So that's why they do what the puppet master had them to do because they don't know they are under control. Well, actually, in a nutshell, let's just say you are being manipulated, that these I'm gonna call them the puppet masters. These people, they are using manipulation. Yeah, yeah, that's what they're doing. They're using manipulation to control people. They manipulate them. They are scammers. They will try to gain total control of an individual, and the individual do not even know they are under this control. They're under this control. A mastermind. That is exactly what that puppet master is. It's a mastermind. They fake their kindness. They fake their smiles, and they fake they're attentive to you, towards you. They pretend they are attentive towards you, but however, that is not so because they are a master of manipulation. Mhm. A master of manipulation is what they are. They are, what can we say? They are what? Self centered. Mhm. They are self-centered individuals who are masterminds. Mhm. They are masterminds, what they are. They're masterminds. And they will manipulate individuals And I would say these individuals, I would say I hate to say these individuals are weak minded, but I did, didn't I? Oh, yes, Cynthia. Oh, yeah. Ultra mind control is you, girl. You done said something then. They, you already know. You already know. You already know. They use so much manipulation and scandals and just all sorts of things to control your mind, to control your mind to think like they want you to what? Think. They want you to think the way they think. They don't want you to have your own mind. Think about that. Very good point, Cynthia. Very good point. All right. Hey, Carrie Johnson. Oh, Jordan. So sorry. Blessings and good evening to you as well. She's greeting us, people. Yes. Thank you for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in. Blessings and good evening as well to you. Listen, hands of a puppet master. Now, as Cynthia said, now our government are the supreme um, puppet masters. Oh yeah, supreme puppet masters. They will take a simple subject, a simple phrase, or a simple law, and they will twist it. Mhm, twist it so that you will be into their way of thinking. Have you thinking it's okay. It's okay what they are doing. It's okay on the these ancient laws that they have somehow dug up and to say, hey, we're getting rid of foreigners. I mean, okay, I know you said that you was gonna do this, you know, get rid of the foreigners, that are illegal, be here. Now I'm all for that. I really am. I'm all for that. Get rid of the ones that legally do not belong here. Okay, yeah, I'm for that. I'm for that. However, if they legally belong here or legally have a visa or legally have a work visa and they are coming out of the immigration office, I guess, to update information or whatever they're doing there. But as soon as they are released from that appointment, you have these agents in wait, waiting to put handcuffs on you and to send you out the country for which you came, or they sending people wherever. Because who's paying for the calls? Who's paying for the calls? Now, that is their manipulation. So in all about manipulation, regardless of where it's coming from, and regardless of who is presenting this manipulation and this secretly control people, as they say on the sales label, as they usually say, buyer beware, buyer beware. Because one thing about it, if it sounds too good and it looks too good, more than likely, people, it's not good at all. All right? It's not good at all. If it looks good, sound good, mm-mm, it's not good at all. And they say, oh, And a keyword, one keyword, free. Free. That's a key word right there. If it's free, then you need to really kind of like and look that thing over again. All right, look it over again. Now, I have to wonder, why do people allow themselves to be used as puppets? Why do individuals allow themselves to be used as puppets? Very interesting. Yes, very interesting. Oh, yeah. Let me see what it says. Absolutely, 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 Carrie. Buyer beware. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you. This, this, this is something that people have been ignoring it. Yeah, I guess because it comes from certain people, or it comes from a certain individual, or it comes from the person who holds the highest office in the United States, because it comes from them. Come on now, buyer beware. All right, listen. Cynthia says the main means of manipulation is our television, radios, and colleges. Wow. Okay. 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 Let me take this in, Cynthia, because you gave me a load right there. Let me take this in. Okay. The main means of manipulation is our television, radio, and colleges. Hmm. Do you believe that with the colleges, I want to start on that, that with the colleges, that they are restricting, not only in the colleges, but in the educational domain community, they are restricting certain subjects to be taught, or expound upon, or to learn from. Um, I have to wonder, that's part of being a puppet master, because now you are being restricted on what you can learn. Now you've been restricted on what you can say or express. That is the hands of a puppet master. Oh, yeah. When they want you to remain silent, they don't want you to have a voice. So, this is the hands of the puppet master. And people, you must understand when you are being a puppet. You must understand that. Carrie said, I am so glad I tuned in, the puppet master. Oh, thank you, Carrie. I'm glad you tuned in as well. Thank you ever so much. Listen, like and share. All right. All right. Good evening, all. Hello, Phyllis. God bless you. God bless you. Good evening. She says, good evening to everyone. Listen, now I want to go back to what Cynthia was saying, that the main manipulation. I'm going to bring it back up again. Is through our television. I would have to say so, because see what enters from the television, not only from hearing can you be manipulated, yeah, but also through the vision you can be manipulated. Okay, also through vision you can be manipulated, and they are working their hands as puppet masters. If we give it to the people and let them see it, thank you. If we give it to the people and let them see it, then they will what? They will become our puppets without knowing they are being controlled. Thank you for sharing, Carrie. I appreciate that. Thank you ever so much. They would they would have the control by putting these things right in front of you, right in front of you. Not only hearing, like I said, but visual view as well. And these are tactics that can be used by the master puppet tier. Okay, by the person who is the master at manipulation. Now, not only now, listen, now you all have you ever seen individuals and they are being manipulated, but it seems as though this individual who's supposed to be a person, but yet they don't know they are being trained to be a puppet, that they do you believe that people know when they are being handled by a puppet master? Do you know now a lot of times when people are under this secret control by the hands of the puppet master, usually individuals are not very confident of themselves. These individuals that may be seeking attention, or they may be seeking approval, or they may be seeking to belong. Now, could you ever seen that majority of people go along with something that's wrong, but something that you like, are y'all thinking about it? I mean, like, are you giving it any thought of what is being said to you? Do you hear? Do you hear the noise in the background? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Cynthia said. She said. I don't think they're aware of being used. You're making a valid point there. I don't think they are aware of being used. You know what? You have a point. You do have a point. Okay, now you do have a point there. You do have a point. You do have a point. But there's a reason why people don't realize they are being used. Mhm. There is a reason why people don't believe they are being used. There's a reason behind it. There's a reason behind it. And the reason why I say there's a reason behind it, because I have experienced viewing this situation firsthand. Okay, firsthand. Um, the person, because the person has high respect. Let's go there. Because the person has high respect, they don't believe this person can do any wrong. Yeah, okay. Carrie said that sometimes they are aware, just ignoring the red flags, lacking confidence, being a people pleaser. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that is what I was saying. Like, but like you said, sometimes, sometimes. So sometimes, so true in many situations. Sometimes they are not aware, and sometimes they are aware. But when they come to find out that they have been a puppet, they have been a puppet in this here relationship that we have, that you are the puppet and you realize that, then they become very angry, and then they go back and start reflecting on certain conversations or certain actions that were taken. Hmm. That's like right now in our country as a whole, also in our churches. Because listen, you already know I wasn't going to leave them out. Y'all know I wasn't going to leave them out. Some of them are the puppet master. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I done seen it done. I done seen it. I have seen it done. I have seen it done. But how do we let individuals know that you are being used as a puppet? Okay, Mother Joanna, thank you for joining in. She said you just don't know sometimes that it happens. You just don't know sometimes that it is happening. You don't know sometimes it is happening to you. And that is a very sad thing. And especially when individuals try to warn you and you have the facts. And you have the facts. Sometimes individuals, just like Cynthia said, just like Mother Joanna said, and just like Carrie said, some people just don't know. They don't know they are being used by the uh, mastermind puppet master. They don't know that. They truly don't know it. But the sad part of this whole puppeteer thing is that when you try to tell someone the truth, why is it so hard for individuals to accept the truth? Mm. Why is it so hard for individuals to accept the truth? Why is that? Individuals will run off with the lie and will want 1,000 pieces of evidence on the truth. But they will believe the lie without the evidence. Let me take a drink real quick. Let's think about that for a minute. Individuals will believe the lie. They will believe the scandal. They will believe everything that comes out of an individual's mouth. Like there are some individuals, listen, and y'all know it's true because Cynthia brought it up about our government. There are some individuals that believe everything that God says. That's in, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say his name because anytime you say his name, it just Admiral or something like that. So I'm not gonna say their name, but however, that individual, they can say and they can do whatever, and there are a certain people that will accept, mhm, that will, like I said, accept everything they are saying, or will accept all the things they are trying to change. Now, what do you call these individuals? 'Cause it's a lot of them now. It's a lot of them, and I'm not gonna say they're all uneducated because there's a lot of them that's educated. That's educated, have a good foundation, but yeah, they believe him also. Everything he says and do, they believe it. Okay, they believe it. Okay, now what we got here? All right, Carrie. Carrie got a long one here. Just listen, y'all. Listen, 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 listen. Carrie says, she said, I had a situation of being warned or being told I am being used. I then got mad at that person. The puppet master in my life at that time caused a big argument with me and my sister. All she was doing was trying to help me. If not careful, a puppet master can cause distance between you and your loved ones. Once I realized it, I let it go. Oh, Carrie, thank you ever so much for sharing that because by you sharing that, I know there are others that are experiencing the hands of the puppet master, and someone was trying to warn you, but like in life, and that I think that goes for a majority of the people that it happens to, that we want to believe the good in everybody. I don't know why that is. Been there, done that. Okay, Cynthia. Oh my goodness. Cynthia, you're going deep. You're going deep, and I love it. I love it. She said, because it has been engraved in our minds, starting in preschool up to high school and other schooling. So it's all you know. This becomes your personal thoughts. Cynthia. I'm going to read it again because it's been engraved in our minds. And it sounds like starting with education, period. Because oh wow, because you are in their community, their system. And a lot of people call it the penal system, schooling education, because then you are programmed to do certain things. You are then programmed to what, work a 9 to 5. You are programmed that you need to have a house by the time you're a certain age. You are programmed that you should have children by this certain age, and you are programmed that you should be married by this certain age, and you are programmed to work until it's time to retire, or you work yourself to death. Now, these are things that, now she said it's been engraved in us. It's been engraved. It's been engraved. And these are things that have occurred. And in this engraving of the mind, in this engraving of the mind, then we are easily manipulated. We become mm, puppets. If you don't have your own mind, you will become a puppet. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Said this is good. Honey, it gets better and better. All right. We thank God for it. And thank God for you. Listen, Cynthia, Carrie, Mother Joanne, y'all have hit on some touchy subjects for a lot of people, because a lot of people do not want to be pointed out as being a puppet. Mhm. It's not one of the best occupations you can have. Sometimes some people are ignored by hearing the truth about being a what, a puppet. Some people are ignored right now because we have said it's been engraved in you to not even have your own thoughts. And that's why people are so easily manipulated. And like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, when people are being manipulated and they become the puppet, sometimes a puppet think that there are benefits for them. Mhm. Oh yes. Sometimes the puppet thinks that there are benefits to being a puppet. Some people would rather um, give in to being a puppet than to what many people would call rebel. Now, there is a difference. There is a difference. There is a difference. Now, you individuals should put on your what? Discernment hat. If you don't have discernment in the spirit, then you should have some discernment in the natural. You walk around here every day, you got five senses. Come on, use your discernment. Do the dots connect? If the dots don't connect correctly and make a round circle, but hey, it's making a zigzag circle, but it's supposed to be round. But guess what? It's not connecting, and make it make sense. I'm just saying, make it make sense. Stop. In other words, in other words, take your head out the sand. Take your head out of the sand. I'm going to say it again. Take your head out of the sand. Because one thing about it, I'm gonna tell you who's gonna be left holding the bag. When I say left holding the bag, I'm talking about left holding the bag of sorrow, sadness, disappointment, embarrassment. That's why I mean by holding the bag. When this person or individuals, the puppet master, is finished running their course, and they come to find out they can't manipulate you like they did before, then you are left holding the bag. And like I said, this ain't no jolly bag. You holding the bag because now you have found out you've been used. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what it is. Now you done found out that you have been used. So when you find out you've been used, you're sad, you're disappointed, you feel helpless, you feel ultimately used, and then you feel some sort of abuse. They just they just abuse me with my eyes wide open. Then when I want to ask the questions, I'm rebelling. Uh, those are tricks, y'all. Those are tricks. Those are tricks. Didn't you know those are tricks? Yes. When you want to ask a question, they don't want to answer it. Or they tell you you are rebelling. You have a spirit of a witch because you're asking questions. Oh, really? Come on, people. Just because I asked a question, I want some clarification. Oh, because I'm the puppet that's coming off the strings are breaking. So, once the strings start breaking off, you start asking questions. You start being able to turn your own head around. You are able to even hear your own self think, and you no longer want to be attached. Oh, Cynthia, to God be the glory. She said, "My God, this meat is good and savory." Listen, I'm here to tell the truth to help the people. All right. I'm here to help the people, but guess what? Some people don't want to be helped. Some people don't want to hear the truth. Some people refuse to accept the truth. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? Just like Carrie gave that example, which was a great life example, because a lot of people are going through this very same thing that you share with us tonight. This very same thing, people are going through it, and they don't realize that the puppet master is gaining all sorts of control and will cause division. Hey, it is what it is, people. Listen, let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. Evaluate your circle. Mhm. Evaluate your circle. Evaluate your circle. Mhm. Evaluate it. Well, Phyllis done threw in. She done threw in some stuff to make this gravy taste good, y'all. She said they play in your face narcissists. Narcissists. Did y'all hear that? They play in your face a narcissist. They always point out you're wrong and they're always right. And they will manipulate you with that. Amen. All right, Phyllis. They play in your face the narcissist. Ladies, you all are helping someone tonight. You all are helping someone break free from the hands of the puppet master. You helping someone because guess what? There are a lot of individuals that do not realize they are a person. All they realize is that they are a puppet. I'm just saying. And you ladies done stirred in some stuff making this great. This gravy is pretty good. If I had to say so myself. Mm, listen, can you handle the truth? Every Thursday at 8 p.m. Hey, Eastern Standard Time. Listen, share, like, and don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Jocelyn M. McGuire. And don't forget to press that notification bell, baby. That way you will not miss an episode of Can You Handle the Truth? Thank you for tuning in. Now, back to our regular program. Back to our regular program. Listen, manipulation, narcissists, users. Mm. We have got to recognize when a person is starting to attach strings to you. And what I mean by these strings is these strings are used to control you. These strings are used to control your thoughts. These strings are used to make you doubt your own self. Doubt your own self. It's like if you tell your story, okay, and you're telling the truth, and you are sharing the truth with your friend. Now, I'm just gonna say it. You are sharing the truth with your friend. You are giving them play by play, word by word, and they and their response And their response is, I don't know. Wait, whoa, hold on. Oh, you already been attached. I can see. All right, you already been attacked. And your response is, I don't know. And you know I am telling the truth. You don't know me as a liar. But then your response is, I don't know. Like I'm lying. When have I ever lied to you? Come on. Listen, that person already has strings attached for whatever reason they accept those strings. Now let me go on because I don't rant. I don't rant. Okay. Let me go on, Phyllis. Do you believe some people been doing for so long it's a trade? Heck yeah. Yes. They do it so long that they are professionals. They do it so long, they are professionals. That's why they have these different labels on them. They are users, narcissists, manipulators, liars. Yeah, it's like they are, this is what they do. This is a part of them. This is how they walk around in this world. using weak. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say. I didn't mean to say that. But using individuals that are not able at that time to fully be aware that they are being manipulated. But after a while, but after a while, you come to know the truth. And like I said earlier, you'll be holding the bag. And that bag, nothing nice in it. That bag, you're disgusted, you're disappointed, you're sad, you're angry, you feel like you've been used. You're left holding the bag. And sometimes it's too late. Sometimes it's too late. You can't regain what you had before. Sometimes. And sometimes you can regain what you had before. Sometimes. But truth has got to be the banner. Truth has got to be the banner. And whether I ever will trust you, you know who I am. So think about it. If I would ever trust you, period. And I'm not going to even say it's the devil's fault. How about that? Mm. I'm not going to even say it's the devil's fault. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to blame everything on the devil. Devil, sometimes he don't have nothing to do with nothing. Sometimes he's sitting there home with his legs crossed watching TV. Sometimes the devil don't have nothing to do with it. Oh, the devil made me do it. No, that was your choice. That was your choice. And I know the devil probably mad at y'all blaming everything on him. Baby, it's your choice. Your choice to do right. Your choice to do wrong. It's your choice. No one else's, but it's your choice. Nobody else's choice. Nobody else's choice. Listen, I want to thank you all for joining in today. This has been a very enlightening communication, going out to the airways and the podcasts and the TVs and the phones. And this has been a dynamic conversation that we are having on this beautiful evening. This has been very, a very educational program on today. If you want to change, if you want to do better, if you want to have what? Wisdom. Join in the conversation. Listen, as I always say, like, share, go to my YouTube page and subscribe to my channel. Press that little notification bell. That way, you'll never miss an episode of Can You, with the letter U, Handle the Truth. I want to thank all my participants for joining in today, Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Mother Joanne. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to make sure I don't miss anyone. Thank you ever so much for your participation. Phyllis, Carrie, Cynthia, Mother Joanne. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. This has been a very enlightening conversation. You know, we are here to help each other. Oh yeah. We're here to help each other. We're here to help each other. And I want to say this before we grade in our program, because we got a couple more minutes, we grade in our program. I want to say this. Have a safe weekend. Keep your head on a swivel, baby, as I always say. And remember this, I love you. But you know what? God loves you best. You're blessed, as my friend Lanier would say, be a blessing. You're blessed, be a blessing. How hard is that? You have to come off no money. Listen here, be a blessing by trying to put a smile on somebody's face. Ask them how they doing. Listen, let them know, hey, I love you and God loves you too. Do you know Jesus? Come on, give them a great big hug. Somebody you never know who you may be saving from their own selves. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, have a blessed week. Keep your head on a swivel. And remember, I'm going to repeat it. I love you, but God loves you best. Bless, be a blessing to someone. Be a blessing. It doesn't always involve money, but be a blessing to somebody. Okay? Cynthia. Okay, she said, let me see Cynthia. Okay. Cynthia said, thank you for yet another golden nugget of truth. Wow. Blessings and have a good night. Thank you. Thank you, Cynthia. Love you, love you, love you, love you. You take care. You have a beautiful weekend. Have a beautiful weekend. And thank you for your support. I definitely appreciate it. Good night to all you guys. And I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. I appreciate that. Cynthia is our #1 fan. And Cynthia, we give you kudos. Thank you so much. Thank you ever so much. Hey guys, be blessed. Let's turn this music up and be a blessing. Phyllis. God bless you. God bless you. To God be the glory. She said, thank you. This helped me. This is what we're supposed to do. We're going to help one another. Hey, guys, before we leave, if you have a topic you want me to expound upon, hit me in the inbox on Facebook. Yeah, my name is Facebook. On Facebook. Hit me in the inbox. And if you know my number, hey, send me a text. And guess what? You know I'm not no coward. So we can talk about it. All right? Because we here to what? We here to help somebody. All right? Carrie, thank you, dog, baby. Thank you. She said, help me too. Thank you. To God be the glory. I'm so glad you shared your personal experience with us. Believe me, it's going to help a lot of people. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you ever so much. And thank you for tuning in. And thank you for sharing. Come back on Thursday. Remember, if you have a subject and you want me to talk about it, listen, drop me a note and let me know. You know, we have on Facebook and on Instagram, we do have Can You Handle the Truth page, all right? We have a subscribers page, and we have another page, a main page that is Can You Handle the Truth, all right? And you can, if you want to, you You can leave a statement there, leave a comment there, and I would definitely look into it, and we can talk about what you're going to talk about. All right? Be blessed and be a blessing.